from Rockphonix Music Tuition, inspiring growth through music. Today's lesson is going to be all about percussion and rhythm, and we're going to be meeting our drummer Marcus, who's going to take us through a really simple rhythm that you can do on your own at any time using anything, and most importantly, as a whole class. So we're going to do a warm-up called the human drum machine, which means using our bodies and our mouths to make sounds. So in your pockets this morning, I put a pair of invisible drumsticks. So I'd like you to take those out for me. Thank you very much. And we're going to use these drumsticks to make sounds. I'm going to make a sound and you're going to play it back to me using your invisible drumsticks and your mouths. So you need to look really closely, listen really carefully. Let's start with something simple. Ba. Your turn. Okay, let's start with a different one. Da. Good. Let's put them together. Ba da. Ba da. Cha. Cha. Ba-cha. Ba-cha. Da-da-ts. Da-da-ts. Ba-ba-da-da-cha-cha-ts. Excellent, great. So already, using just our imagination and our mouths, we're making a rhythm. Well done, everybody. At this point, why don't you turn to the person next to you, or maybe you could ask your teacher to put you into pairs. Label yourselves A and B. A is going to start and A is going to lead you in a rhythm. So exactly like I've done there, they're going to play the invisible drum machine and you have to repeat back to them. But you can make any sounds you want. It doesn't have to be b-d-chats. It could be any sound you can think of. It's all about getting your brain working and your mouth moving. So A leads B to begin with. Then, when you've had enough, you can switch over. B can lead A. This might be a good point to pause the video, teachers, so you can all have a go. Come back to me when you've had enough. Cool, welcome back. Hope you all enjoyed playing the human drum machine, and I hope you're feeling nice and ready to learn. So I'm going to introduce to you now a really simple rhythm, and it's a really famous rhythm. It's in a particular song that when you hear it, a lot of people go, oh, I know that one. We're going to need our hands, we're going to need our knees, and we're going to need to be able to clap. So the first thing we'll do is hold our hands up and make sure we can clap. Great. The next thing we need to be able to do is to tap our thighs or our knees. So you can already hear they're making slightly different sounds. Great. So we'll have a go, and the rhythm that we're going to do is 2 beats to the legs, 1 beat on your hands. So we go legs, hands. Great. Can you join in with me? Try and keep the rhythm. Try and see if you can stay with me. Don't speed up. Don't slow down. Great. Excellent. I think it's about time to have a look at our drummer Marcus and see how he plays it on the drums.
Hi, I'm Marcus. I'm going to be showing you a really simple rhythm on the drum kit using drumsticks, a kick drum and a snare drum. Are you ready? Let's go.
Cool. So, what did we notice about what Marcus was playing? What was he playing with? Was there anything different about the sounds that you could hear? How did they sound different? Were there any lower sounds or any higher sounds? Take a moment, and maybe your teacher could pause the video at this point, but take a moment to discuss between you anything particular you noticed about the sounds that Marcus was making. Great. So some of you will have noticed that he was playing with some sticks, and these are called drumsticks. Some of you may have also noticed that the notes he was playing, or the sounds he was making, were slightly different, and that's pitch and tone, when you've got some sounds that are lower and some sounds that are higher. A bit like when we tap our legs and clap our hands, two slightly different sounds. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to have a look around you, maybe on your desk or if you're at home, anything you've got in the house that you could make the different sounds with. So maybe you could use a couple of pens, maybe you could use a tin and a table or a cushion and a cup, and see if you can make these different sounds. Boom, boom, ch, boom, boom, ch. Have a play with what you've got around you and see if you can try and get the tone and the pitch, the low notes and the high notes, and just explore, have fun. If you're at school, this would be a good point to pause the video and have a go at playing the sounds with what you've got around you on your desk. Great, so I hope you had a good time making loads of different noises and making loads of different sounds. Now that we've explored that, I think it's about time we had a go with Marcus, our drummer, to see if we can keep the time, because it's really important with percussion and rhythm that we manage to keep time. We don't speed up and we don't slow down. We keep a nice, steady rhythm. So I'd like you to pick your favourite thing you've had a go with. You may want to stick with your taps and claps. You may want to go back to your cushion and your cup, or your table and your pot. I don't mind. Pick the favourite thing that you've played and get that ready. So take a moment. You've got your instruments ready. And let's see if we can play our rhythm along with our drummer Marcus. 3, 2, 1, go. Brilliant, well done everybody. We've got you in one lesson playing percussion and keeping a rhythm. It's really, really good. So next time you're listening to music, whether it's on the radio or at home listening to records or CDs or your iPods or watching YouTube, see if you can listen out for that rhythm. See if you can hear that boom, boom, ch, rhythm in any songs that you listen to. So there we have it, our percussion and our rhythm lesson done. Thank you so much for joining us. We have been Rockphonix Music Tuition, inspiring growth through music, and we look forward to seeing you very soon.
Thank you everyone for watching. If you'd like to find out more about what we do, head over to www.rockphonix.co.uk.